You know, I guess I want to really drive home the point. Focus is the key to success. Everybody say focus. Say it loud. Focus. Say it again. Focus. You see, yes and no are the most powerful words you will ever say. Yes and no. Everybody say yes. Everybody say no. Write those two words down. These two words actually determine your destiny. You offered a joint, you got two answers. And either answer determines your destiny. You offered a good, tall bottle of beer, you got a choice. The Word of God says, all things are permissible for me to do, and all things are open, but not everything is beneficial to me. So I will not be mastered by what? Anything. I say to you, friends, that God wants you to learn to say yes and no with precision. I found out something. If you hesitate about what's wrong, you're going to do it. I've discovered something that's even more easier to live by. Do right fast. Come on, clap your hand. That's the truth. Just do right fast. It's right. I mean, if you know things getting tough and you're losing your equilibrium and, you know, things looking a little rough on you, run fast. Then think about it. Leave your clothes and then say, I'm naked. At least you're naked by yourself. Come on, clap your hands. Say no fast. Say yes fast. Because yes and no determine your future. Say yes to God's priorities. You know, you were created to be known for something. And this is the punchline I want to close with this important principle. You were created to be known for something. Write that down. I hope I get this through your spirit. Everybody was created to be known for something. God created nobody to be lost in the crowd. As a matter of fact, you were designed by God not to fit in, but to stand out. When I think of all the thousands of flowers, millions of species of flowers in the world, each one, they are all flowers, but each one is unique in its species. God is awesome. You look in the forest, it all looks green, but you get a little closer, every tree is different, unique. Every leaf has a different design. Why? God don't want anyone to get lost in everyone. You were designed to be known for something. Something that is your gift. Every great accomplishment in history was paid for by someone's life. Lord have mercy. Let me say it again. Every great accomplishment in history was paid for by someone's life. You ever heard this term? That is his life's work. You know, we sometimes call it life's work, but that's exactly what it is. When a person pours their life into something, history cannot ignore them. But if you keep pouring a little bit of your life here, a little bit over here, a little bit over here, history don't know where to look for you. Come on, you all say something. I mean, there are people who just kind of trying every little thing, and they ain't doing nothing. He's trying this, he's trying this, and history is saying, where was she the last 5 years? Where is he? And God don't even know where to find you. You were not born to be everything. Isn't that nice? I think this is a great revelation. As a matter of fact, the more I study the Word of God, the more I realize that God appoints, anoints, and distinguishes people. God likes to call people out. Come on, say something. Is that right? God likes to call people what? Out. He don't like you to get lost. He said, Abe, come out. Moses, come out. David, come out. You guys are lost in the average. I pray tonight when you leave here and watching this television program, you will decide that that's it. That's it. I'm no longer the stooge of the world. I'm going to declare my distinction.
Even though those thoughts were racing through my mind again and again, I was smart enough to keep my mouth closed. I kept a big smile on my face, acted like it was no big deal. I knew if I wouldn't verbalize those negative thoughts, eventually they would die stillborn. It's one thing to think that it's impossible, but when you start telling people it's impossible, it takes on a whole new meaning. You may think, I'll never break this illness. I'll never get well. I'll never meet the right person. Those thoughts come to all of us. You can't stop that. My challenge is don't give them life by speaking them out. Don't go call your friends and tell them how it's not going to happen. I told our team, I don't see a way, but I know God has a way. He didn't bring us this far to leave us. My report was, God is supplying all of our needs. The funds are coming in. It may look impossible on paper, but with God, all things are possible. I knew better than to curse my future. I didn't want to get trapped by my word. I knew if I'd keep prophesying the right things, increase, favor, more than enough, then we would start moving toward it. In the tough times, you have to especially be on guard. It's very tempting to vent your frustration. Tell people how the loan didn't go through and how bad the medical report was and how these people just didn't treat you right. But continually talking about the problem, that's not only going to make you more discouraged, but you're giving that problem more life. You're making it bigger. Turn it around. Don't talk about the problem, talk about the promise. Instead of, oh man, I got this big challenge. No, I serve a big God. He spoke worlds into existence. Nothing's too difficult for him. Instead of, I didn't get the promotion. God passed over again, another disappointment. No, I know when one door closes, that means God has something better. He's directed my steps. I'm excited about my future.
You have got to change the way you think. It is the whole determining factor of where you go in life. We are all where we are today because we thought ourselves to this position. If you don't like the position, think yourself out of it. Your brain is divided into two halves, positive and negative, good and evil. It don't function on nothing else. Ain't no neutral ground in your brain. It's either positive and good or negative and evil. Each half of your brain has millions of factory workers on each side. You got 1 million factory workers on the positive side. You got 1 million factory workers on the negative side. At the forefront of each one of those factories in your brain is a foreman. You got foreman positive and you got foreman negative. You are in charge. You're the boss of the factory. Guess what? We are how we think. You can't make a world, but you can make your own world. So now, since your brain is in two halves, let me show you how this works. You wake up in the morning and you say, man, I don't feel myself today. I got up on the wrong side of the bed. I'm not a morning person. Foreman negative hears that. He steps to the front. He said, what did you say? You say, I said I woke up on the wrong side of the bed today. I'm not myself. I'm not a morning person. He says, you got it right away. He said, hey, the boss just woke up and said he's not a morning person. He's having a bad day today, and he ain't feeling himself. Let's get to work. The 1 million factory workers start producing thoughts to justify what you just said. So now guess what? Man, I hate my alarm clock went off this morning. I got to get out here in this traffic. I'm going to drive down here today. I don't even like these people on my job. I can't stand this car I'm finna get in this morning. Sure wish I had a new car, but I'm driving this ragged-ass car. And on and on and on. And your day starts tumbling into what you ordered at the top of the day.